Double Digit comes along, goes in for Alan Kennedy. And now they're about to break. They're racing. Kim Dynamite off the inside left very sharply and away pretty well also. Double Digit. Mike Croft had stepped away well. And coming over now is Flying Roar searching for the lead. So Flying Roar is going to take up the role of pacemaker today. And he's done that a few times in his career, but he's certainly changing it around. He takes them down the back straight, Flying Roar, led comfortably from Russian River. Double Digit back to third in the clear, then almost 2 lengths to Mike Croft. Kim Dynamite more than a length behind than Bachelor's Prospect. Saxapac's down near the fence, and well off those is Point, Solar Sky, and last of all is Scottish Trader. At the 1,000 metres they go, and Flying Roar being allowed to roll along here by Stone. It's Flying Roar almost 2 lengths. Russian River, who's having to tow the others to it. Again, she put the foot down. Third Double Digit, 2 lengths behind them. Then Mycroft ridden along by Hill. A similar margin back to Kim Dynamite on the inside of Bachelor's Prospect. Then almost 1.5 lengths to Saxapac. Point conceding them about 8 or 9 lengths coming along the side, and back second last on the outside Scottish Trader from Solar Sky. Flying Roar brought them to the home corner, 500 from the judge, and is still 3/4 to a length clear of Russian River, who's going to stalk it up to the bend. 2 lengths behind those there is, as they come around the turn, Double Digit, being followed then by Mycroft. Hill hard at work. Bachelor's Prospect, Kim Dynamite down towards the rail, and further back Point. Flying Roar challenged now by Double Digit. Double Digit raced up by the 200, got a neck in front. Flying Roar, they beat off Russian River. Mycroft keeps coming though with 100 left to go. Double Digit's the leader from Mycroft. Flying Roar can't do any better, but Double Digit's going to hold Mycroft, and Double Digit went on to beat Mycroft. Third Flying Roar, then 3 lengths Bachelor's Prospect from Russian River. Point got too far back out of his ground. Saxapac, Solar Sky, Scottish Trader, and towards the tail end of the field is Kim Dynamite. Double Digit's the winner, number 4. For Lancelin trainer Ash Maley. Alan Kennedy aboard. Second up, Double Digit. Number 4 salutes in an up-tempo run, 16:50, 11:83.40. Double Digit got right out in the market to $13 on the WOP. Mycroft, another minor placing, battled away. Flying Roar they led with this afternoon, having come from back off the speed and charged to the line to win well last start. And Bachelor's Prospect was back there, a well-beaten 4th in front of the tiring Russian River. 4, 6, 1 and 10. Double Digit, too good for them there, and he's a demerit gelding, and out of female agent by Commands. So a son of demerit, trained by Ash Maley for Miss M.K. Maley and Mrs. D.J. Harris and A. Kennedy aboard. Mycroft is second home by Henry the Navigator from Change of Class, Ross Price, Ryan Hill, and third Flying Roar by So Secret from Rearing to Roar, Jim Taylor, Taylor Stone. The time is 1:40.82. That's a really sharp run for 16:50, 1:40.82. And margins are 1 length by half a length, 1 by a half. Well, he looked a treat today, Double Digit, and he presented particularly well. A Geraldton winner back in the autumn before another run here at Ascot, and then being spilled. And he's come up really well at his second run this preparation, coming home in 34.90. Let's go to the yard, Gareth, and catch up with you. And, of course, popular Lancelin trainer Ash Maley.
Very popular. A few of the punters jumped on here today, and it was back late. And Ashley, we're having a chat before the race, and when the real Double Digit turns up, boy, he can produce an effort like that.
Yeah, no, when he pulls both digits out, he goes pretty good. So, you know, most of the time he's a bit of a hard horse to try and work out what he's going to do, because we don't know what he's going to turn up with on the day.
But his first up effort was okay, but he's always been a better second up horse. Were you more confident today?
Yeah, I thought his first up effort was pretty ordinary, actually. He didn't show any turn of foot, which he usually shows a great turn of foot. Today was a really well-rated ride by Alan Kennedy. I was really pleased with the ride. It looked like he was giving him a bit of a hard time to start with, but he did really well, so I'm happy with that. And
I guess when Flying Roar came around and took up the running, and you just had a lovely toe into that contest there today.
Yeah, no, it was. I think it was Alan rated him spot on. He knows the horse really well, so you know, he was trying to pull him up there, but it was a great ride by Alan, and it was good that Flying Roar went around us.
Did you tip him to the boys at the local pub?
No, I didn't really, because I just said I didn't know what digit was going to turn up. So,
Well, hopefully they had something on each way anyway. Well done, mate.
thanks, mate.
There's Ashley Maley there, Brittany and Alan Kennedy. He is such a wonderful rider.
He certainly is, and we'll catch up with Alan now. Alan, the step up, 1200 up to the 1650. Were you confident coming into today?
I was confident in the horse's ability, but he doesn't always turn up. That was always going to be the thing.
What was the secret today? Just the fact that the right horse turns up?
I think so. He seemed a lot more on his toe today, and even in the prelim, I was pretty confident he was a different horse today, and I thought he'd go real close.
So when we're watching him in the yard, we're looking to see a horse that's quite up on his toes. That's when the real double digit's here to run a race?
I think so, yeah.
At what stage of the race were you really confident that it was yours?
Well, as soon as he jumped out the gates and put himself straight on the bunny, I was pretty happy.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
So there is Alan Kennedy. There is the Siren. Double digit defeats Mycroft, Flying Roar and Bachelor's Prospect. 6-4-1-10, the numbers there. We'll be back before race number 8.